It's been a week mostly of work. I didn't do a whole lot. I did make my trips to the shops and I did pick up a few goodies. So stick around, see everything that I picked up, and a special gift sent from an amazing community member. Hello everybody and welcome back to the journey. This week I didn't do a whole lot in terms of going places and doing things, mostly just work, but I did make my trips to the coin shops. The only shop I didn't visit this week was Newcastle Coins. I actually intended on going, but some things happened and I just wasn't able to make it. So that will be my first stop this Friday. But I did make my trips to the other shops. I did see Mr. Warren. I did go over and see Larry and Cindy, and I did get to see Bob over at Silver Eagle. So one by one, let's check out what I picked up from each store and get y'all's opinions on things. And in the end, we've got something here from an amazing community member, and I'm really looking forward to showing it to all of you. So as I said, I didn't get to do a whole lot this week. It's been kind of slow. Finances have tightened up after the coin show, but that's okay. We can't be buying in larger quantities every week. This week, I did get in a total of 5 ounces, and let's go over all those. And of course, I did head on over to Candl Coin and Stamps to see Cindy and Larry. Larry was still doing pretty good. It's good to see him, up and at him on a regular basis. I know he had that stint where he had gone to the hospital and some other things, but he's recovering quite nicely. And he did get to help me out last week with the coin from Mr. Warren. So that's awesome. But this week, I didn't get a whole lot from him, but I did stick around and had plenty of conversations. But I did pick up something that I never saw myself ever getting. And I kind of on an edge, really not happy with buying it, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. I can say it's a higher premium coin. It's something that I generally never buy. It's not something I'm actually really interested in, but I did get it because it was unusual. I'd never seen one at a shop or anything, and I did pay $45 for this 1 ounce. And I know a lot of y'all will tell me that, it's kind of a dumb move, and actually it was. But as I said before, from time to time, I do need to get little high premium things like this just to keep things extra interesting. And so what did I get from them? Well, it was a Captain America. This little guy, like I said, I paid $45 for it, and they go for that and up, depending on where you get it from. And it is a 1 ounce coin. It is still in its original packaging. And I saw it and I was like, you know what? The heck with it. Let's go ahead and pay, and I will go ahead and get it. I paid $45 and spot price was right around the $25. So it was a $20 premium. One of the highest premiums, if not the highest premium I've ever paid on a 1 ounce piece of silver. But here it is. I thought it was a neat little addition to the stack. It would look great in videos, and who knows, maybe one day we'll find something special to do with it. But there you go. That was my first pickup for the week. As I said, I know that some of you are not going to be really happy with that pickup, but at the same time, some of you will be like, oh, heck yeah, Captain America is the man. Well, I would have much rather actually had a Wolverine. I'm more of a Wolverine guy, and I do have a 1 ounce Wolverine coin that I'd gotten in a trade with Raven Ivy. But this is the one that was there at the time, so I said the heck with it. That's the one I was going to get. When I got finished up over there, I did head on over to Silver Eagle, but before I went, I did call to make sure they were open, and I am trying to get myself in the habit of doing so. I know he's in and out of the doctors and hospitals and things like that, and a lot of times when he does, the store is closed. So I have tried to make it a habit of calling, and the last couple of weeks they have been open. But this week, Bob was there. So when I got there and I saw him in, I was quite happy. As I said in the little short the other day, he's doing quite well. He's still in his healing process, of course, but it was great to see him there. When I walked in the door, he was at work at his computer, didn't say much. He was talking on the phone to somebody about some gold coins. But when he did look up later on and noticed that I was standing there, he gave me a big old smile and we had a little conversation. It was awesome. It was good to talk to him and not being able to speak to him in person in a few weeks, or a couple weeks anyway. And so, yeah, getting to see him and say hello was fantastic. I hope he continues to heal and stay out of the hospital. It's always good to see him on Fridays. But I did look around and I did pick up one thing. I wasn't planning on picking up a whole lot this week. I was actually only planning on picking up maybe 2 or 3 ounces. But of course, I did go a little overboard. But what did I pick up from them? Well, I was digging through their generic bin, and they had a couple other things. They even had a couple of Eagles in there. They had some Krugerrands. But I saw a little 1 ounce bar, and I do need to get back to work on my guardhouse box, my second box. And they had one in there, and it was a Liberty Bell bar. And I did not know when I picked this up. This is actually from SD Bullion, and I did pick this up for $27. It does have We the People, beautiful depiction, beautiful bell. I saw it, I put the eagle down because that's what I was going to get. And I said, you know what, let's go ahead and get this bar for the box. I think it's a beautiful bar, a beautiful addition. So let's get it into a capsule. All right, there it is, ready for the box. And we will be doing a guardhouse box video here in the next few days so we can update you on how that's going. As I said, I just picked up the 1 ounce while I was there. There's several things I did think about picking up, but again, trying to constrain finances. Things have been quite tight this week. I really, like I said, overspent, but I am about through the week, so that's good. And good old Friday brings another payday. So I am looking forward to that. But yeah, I finished up there and I headed on out, finished my day, and I went home. The next morning, I did go to see Mr. Warren. He was planning on closing early that day. I did have my nephew come to meet me up there so that he can work out some deals with some stuff with Mr. Warren as well. But my main goal to get there was to pick up what actually is a medallion or a medal from the World's Fair. This one, I had seen it in his shop the week before, and he did set it aside for me. It is a 2 ounce piece, and I did pick this up for $60. So it's $30 an ounce, which is, yes, it's a little bit of a premium. But like I said, silver was around $25. I don't remember the exact spot price at the time. Sorry, I'm taking it out of its capsule so y'all can see it. It was not in a capsule when I picked it up. Here we go. 1964-65 New York World's Fair. This is an insanely high relief medallion. Check that out. It looks amazing. This is 2 ounces of 999 silver. And it is absolutely beautiful. It also has edge lettering on it. I have not taken the time to actually try and read it. I don't know why, but I know it does have its serial number. And it does say the pure silver, what it's made of, how much it's made, the whole works. But this can be found on Numista. And like I said, it was a heck of a pickup for $30 an ounce for me. I'd never seen anything like this before, and I just thought it was a wonderful addition. I did pick up a capsule for it on Friday at Candl Coin and Stamps. And this capsule is slightly big for it, but it's the closest thing that we could find. It's about 1 millimeter too big with the foam there, but that's all right. But there we go, World's Fair medallion from 1964. As I said, Mr. Warren was planning on closing early that day. His plan was to close around 11 o'clock because he wanted to go somewhere and see a jeweler about some stuff, but it turns out that didn't work out. So he was going to be closing at 12, which is still early. He usually closes at 1 on Saturdays. My nephew did show up and they had got some stuff worked out. I had found a couple more pieces, a couple more 2 ounce pieces that he had set aside for me. We'll be picking those up over the next couple of weeks. But he did have a 1 ounce bar in there that I just told myself, you know what, let's get it because it's probably not going to be there next week. And I didn't want to keep throwing too many things to the side. I know Mr. Warren would be more than happy to do so for me, but of course I don't want to press my luck. So I did grab this and I did pick it up for $28, and it is a Freedom Bar. Again, I had seen this before on websites and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure who makes this. But on the other side right here, if you look right in the chest of the Indian, there is an S, which makes me think Silvertown, but I actually don't know if that's true. I should have taken the time, and I will put a little notation here to let y'all know which mint made this. But yep, I thought it was quite an awesome addition for the box, and so I picked it up, and I'm happy to have it. So let's get this into a capsule. And there we are, another ounce for the box. That box is going to be full soon enough. And that is the 5 ounces that I personally had picked up over the course of the week. But a few weeks ago, I had gotten a package in the mail from TuliTuli, and there was a special item in there that I knew needed to be held and waited on after I opened it up and saw what it was. So I have seen this, I do know what it is, but I figured I would open it up here for all of you to see. And that is a little item here from TuliTuli. Let's get this open and check out what's inside. And on a side note, I've seen some folks get little items from Tuli and they tear it here at the top. And this is actually not sealed. So you don't actually have to tear that. Just kind of push it to the side and it will open. And then you can reuse the pack as if it's brand new. As you can see there, it says, MSJ congrats, TuliTuli. And on the inside, we have a special goodie. First, let's grab out the COA. Play button P, which would be prototype. 23 grams, 2023. And this is a little item her and I were thinking about doing and some silver pours with. And we did get a special little play button made to do sand casting. And as you can see, she's done a casting with it. And apparently this is her prototype, her very first one, and she decided to send it to me as a congratulations on 1,500 subscribers. And as you can see on the back, 23 grams MSJ 1.5K for the 1,500 subscribers. Tuli, this is absolutely fantastic. I have received my new furnace. I have not set it up yet. The piece that I've been waiting for has finally shipped, so I'll get to start pouring again here soon. And this is one of my projects. So I thank you so much for sending me one of your first ones of it. It's absolutely fantastic. That's everything that I picked up this week, plus this amazing gift from TuliTuli. That will be cherished, and it is going in my forever stack. I will display it from time to time in videos. It's absolutely phenomenal, Tuli, and I really do thank you for it. It's wonderful. But everybody, that's what I've got for you in this one. As always, if you like this video, remember to like and subscribe and comment down below and let me know what your favorite piece was. Myself, it'll have to be the 2-ounce piece from the World Fair, but the Captain America I'm really digging. But y'all let me know what y'all think. And as always, remember to follow along on my silver journey. We'll see you in the next one. God bless.